Thomas with Houston Paint Protection, here with this 2025 Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 4x4². The 4x4² is going to be a much more rare and more capable version of the standard G-Wagon. The owner of this vehicle intends on actually using it both on and off-road, so he wants to cover the entire exterior with paint protection film to make sure he's guarded against things like brush scratches, rock chips, and other types of damage that can happen to the finish. This is a fairly large project that's going to happen in 5 distinct phases. The first is going to be disassembly, where we remove critical parts off of the car to make sure that we can get a very clean and discreet install. Then we move into our prep work to make sure that we're cleaning and decontaminating the vehicle sufficiently so when we install, there's nothing stuck underneath the paint protection film. The third phase is going to be creating the patterns for this vehicle. We do need to do a lot of modification to the standard patterns, create our own custom patterns to make sure that we're getting the coverage that we desire. And then the fourth step is going to be the biggest one, which is going to be the actual installation. After the installation, we move on to the 5th and final phase, which is going to be reassembly, finish work, and then the ceramic coating that goes over the entire exterior. We're going to be documenting every step of this project as we go, so we can show you guys all of the details in how we complete a big job like this. As I mentioned, the first step is going to be disassembly and removal of critical parts, so let's get started. Full car paint protection film is a fairly large project, especially for complex vehicles like G-Wagons. We do quite a bit of disassembly because we want to remove all of the obstructions or pieces that are on the surface of the vehicle that prevent us from getting really clean and discreet installs. We want to try and hide as many present film lines as we can, and this will allow us to do that. So specifically on this vehicle, we're going to be removing this bull bar on the front bumper. We take off these side marker lights, all the cachets running down the side of the vehicle. We're gonna pull off the emblem, all of the badges around the vehicle. We also take out the cowling and the hood so we can wrap film underneath. As we go down the vehicle, we'll take off the door handles, side mirrors, and then also some components on the rear for the exact same purpose. We always want to keep disassembly to a minimum, but if there are things that are easily able to be removed, then we're gonna go for removing it every single time. We're going to start from the front of the vehicle and work our way back, so let's start pulling these pieces off.